Number 16. Got it. Let's do it. Part of me was hoping no one would ask that because it's just I gotta explain it. Oh. You got it, right? Okay, perfect. My brain is not all there right now. You clearly asked me about question A, which clearly meant that you were interested in, which clearly meant I should have. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. If I were to multiply them, the points, I'll put it here, 133 and -1, -3 are going to be in this new function. That looks misleading. Points 133 as well as -1, -3 are going to determine what those functions are. Alright, so let's try it. I need h of x, which is going to be a product, and this is going to get ugly. Whew. All right, let's do it. Why are you laughing at me? Is that okay? No. Sure. Okay. Did I get it all? Okay. Grouping like terms together. Are we caught up? Nope. All right. Let me quickly explain while you're writing this down. All I did was multiply two trinomials, so it gets really long. And then you're grouping like terms together. So I took a look at x to the power of 4, it's the only one. I took a look at x to the power of 3, there's a 6 and an mn. Those two have to be added if you're grouping like terms. With me so far? So I'm not trying to do anything crazy here. 12 is x squared, 2m is an x squared, and -n is an x squared. Those three coefficients have to be added together. 12, 2m, -n. And lastly, 4m, -2, and then -4 is all alone. Okay? Now you're probably thinking, I give up because it looks scary. Don't. The whole point of this question is to plug things in to find what m and n is. What do you mean? Or what do I mean? I am going to take a look at what happens when x is equal to 1. If x is equal to 1, what should the y value be? So you can actually put it in. 33 is going to be the result if x equals 1. If x equals 1. If x equals 1. And x equals 1. There it is. So let's simplify.
What do you do with all of the variables?
That's why they gave you 2. You'll see. It's basically going to be elimination substitution. Because you have 2 variables. Any n's? So 2n. Any mn's? No mn's. Only 1. Oh, I guess so. Okay, that doesn't help me. Regular numbers, 6, 12, that's 18, 16, 12. And 2m, that's, okay, so let's fix it. 6m plus mn plus 2n minus 21. There's my first equation. Not very nice, but that's okay. We have another equation. What would happen if I plug in a -1? -3. Let's figure that out. So -3 is the result. I have, it still is 3n. This is negative mn minus 6. This is positive 12 plus 2m minus n. This becomes negative 4m plus 2 minus 4. So this is going to be 2n. That's the only one. M's negative 2n. Number. That's a 2 plus 5. I'm going to say, please check to see if I'm right, but I'm not sure if anyone's keeping up. Anyways, if you see an error, please let me know. I'm going to keep on going. I might have made an error. It's a 6, 2, 4, 7. Let's put them together. That is a 2, and this is my 1. If I were to add it together, okay, let's do it. Divide. 0 is equal to n plus n minus 14 over 4, which is 7 over 2, or 3.5, whichever floats your boat. What does that mean? M equals 3.5 minus 6. How does that help you? Take your pick. Which one would you like to do? Number 1 or number 2? We'll see how it works out. Number 1, yay! If we have, putting into number 1, 0 is equal to 6m plus mn plus 2n minus 21. And every time I have an m, Mike, you're going to have to ask me to have 18, 21 minus 6n plus 3.5n minus n squared plus 2n minus 21. Is that right? Is that supposed to work that way? Alright.
Is that the final answer?
Almost there.
I don't know, maybe like once you solve this. Is that
Yeah. What is the value of n which makes all of this work? In other words, what value of n gives me a 0? Does that look familiar? You have a quadratic, you're trying to find when it equals 0.
Oh, logarithms.
What? You have a quadratic, and you're looking for a 0. Dig deep into your grade 10 years. Yeah?
Put them in two brackets.
2 brackets, so you can factor or you can do quadratic formula. Either or. If I were to factor it, there it is. So what is n? N could be equal to a 0, or n could be equal to negative 1 over 2 or negative 0.5. And if n equals 0, what is n?
3.5?
Which makes this 3.5. And if n happened to be a negative 0.5, so minus negative 0.5, n would be? So when n equals, oh man, going back to the original question, what would f of x be? Well, f of x could be 3x squared plus 3.5x minus 1. And g of x then would be negative 0.5x squared plus 2x plus 4. Or, what am I doing? What am I doing? I mix the answers up. If m is this, 3.5, g of x would be just 2x plus 4 because the n value is a 0. Or, if f of x used the m value of 4x minus 1, g of x will be negative 0.5x squared plus 2x